afternoon, travelers. Today we're going to dive into a really trashy subject, and that subject is, what do you do when you're on the road and you're trying to find a place to dispose of your garbage, and how do you do that? A dumpster is a trash bin. There's a difference between this and a dumpster. And there's a difference between a trash can, this, and a dumpster. So what is a nomad? Or I'm talking specifically to Newmads, which the definition of a Newmad is somebody who's been out on the road a year or less. They're brand new to the RV lifestyle and they want to know, what do you do with your garbage? Well, today I'm going to tell you. This is what we do with our garbage. When you live in the sticks and bricks, most of the time you have a tall kitchen trash can and you take your trash and you put it in there. When it's full, you tie it in a knot, you put it in your waste bin. A lot of homes have these big ones, some homes have the smaller ones, and you put that bag in there and you forget about it. You don't care where it goes, you don't know where it goes, a truck picks it up, it's gone. But now you're in the mobile lifestyle and you have to figure out where to put your trash. And a lot of dumpsters have these signs on them that says no public dumping. It's illegal to dump in a lot of dumpsters because the resident establishment there pays for the dumping fees, and they have only a certain amount of room to put their trash in, and if their trash overflows the top of those dumpsters, then they get charged an extra fee, or they won't even get their trash picked up. And then the next week they got a problem because they got a business to run and they've got all this garbage and no place to put it. So what do? All right, what do you put that big bag of garbage? Well, the first thing you do is you don't have a big bag of garbage. You use the small bags, okay? Preferably like those little Walmart bags that you get and you buy all your groceries in. I know those in California don't get those. They have to pay 10 cents for a little bag. But you can buy a little roll of plastic bags to put in your smaller trash can, preferably an 8-gallon trash can instead of the 13-gallon ones. And usually if you're in a van, you're not going to want those big trash bags anyway. And the trick to getting rid of trash on the road is, as soon as you have some and you're at a waste basket somewhere, in a gas station you're getting gas, or you are in a store where there's some outside waste baskets, you get rid of one of those little small bags at a time. You don't fill their trash can full of bags. You put in one and you get rid of it as quickly as you can make it. You get rid of it as fast as possible. Now, if you're in a campground that has a dumpster and you're paying for that, that's a different story. You can gather the trash and take it and throw it in their trash can and they'll take care of it. But when you're on the road, you can't do that. And a lot of times you'll go into a gas station and they've got little waste bins by the pumps, but they got a little small hole so that you can't throw lots in at once. However, you can get one little small Walmart bag in there. The other trick is not using very much trash. So when you go to the store and you buy a bunch of product, take the product out of the boxes, crush the boxes. Maybe you can burn those in your campfire at night. When you're sitting around the campfire, you burn up your cardboard boxes. Or you ask the store if they want those boxes back. And if they have a dumpster at the store or a basket that you can put those cardboard boxes in, and you store your newfound food in baggies or in something else inside your home, so you get rid of all that cardboard. Save space also in your little mobile home or your RV or your van or whatever. It saves a lot of space if you take the food out of the boxes. Cans are a whole nother ball game. They take up a lot of space, and I feed Jake canned vegetables, and that takes up a lot of space in your trash bag, and throwing that kind of stuff away in a small trash receptacle is sometimes very difficult because those cans are very large. Now what I've done, because I use so many of those cans, is I have designed and created a can crusher, and I will take those cans and crush them down as flat as I can, and they take up less space. And then I put them in the little waste basket bags, and I get rid of them super fast, as quick as I can get rid of them. So the trick number one is get your trash down to a minimum. Use as little as you can. If you can use paper to burn, great. Sometimes there's burn bans, especially in the summer, and you can't burn anything. So then you're gonna have to crush that down, or ask the store if you can put those in a trash can and get rid of them. Take as few bags out of the store as you can. Take the cart to your rig with no bags. Take the cart to your rig and put the food and that inside your rig without taking extra bags and extra boxes and things like that. The other thing I want to talk about is waste. And I'm talking human waste here, in those toilets that everybody calls composting toilets. Nobody out here on the road composts waste. I don't care if you have a Nature's Head composting toilet or a what do they call it, a Sea Head composting toilet. Those are the ones that have the little crank, cranks everything up and grinds it all up in there. It's not composting, people. It's still waste, and it's still mixed with sawdust or whatever. Human compost takes a year before it starts composting down. I'm sure you don't want to haul that around in your van or in your RV. So what do you do with that waste? Well, the first thing you don't do is put it in one of these. Okay? You don't do that. You don't put it in a waste basket, and you don't drop it off at your local gas station or your local Walmart. You're going to have to find a transfer station or a dumpster that is available for your use. And the reason for that is you don't want anybody touching that bag with their hands. Oh yes, you might have clean poop, but I don't know how many people that don't have bacteria and stuff like that that maybe somebody can't handle, and I wouldn't want to handle somebody's poop. I don't think you would. So make sure you double bag that and put it in a dumpster that somebody's not going to reach in with their hand to empty that dumpster. Like, we're here at the Blue Water Casino in Parker, and these trash cans that I'm standing by right here are cleaned out by workers picking the bags out of these. You don't want to put human waste in there. You take your human waste to the transfer station or find a dumpster where it's legal to put it. Do not put it in a Walmart waste basket. Do not dump it out on the ground. Do not bury it somewhere in the desert because it doesn't decompose. Dispose of it properly. These things are very important because the more and more people that dispose of stuff wrongly, the less and less free lands and the less and less places we get to go, because people get sick and tired of seeing our waste all over. So trash 101 for the Newmad and trash 101 for anybody who doesn't know. Get your trash in a smallest container you can. Dispose of it frequently. Don't wait till your bag's full. Even if it's half full or a quarter full, throw it away. Oh, I'm wasting bags. No, you're not. Get rid of that garbage. Just get rid of the garbage as quick as you make it. And if you run out of those bags, go into Walmart. They have the recycling bin right there, and sometimes they'll let you take the used bags home and you can use those for your trash. But also, dog poop. dog poop. That's another one. Here at the casino, they're pretty nice. What they've got over here is they've supplied you with dog poop bags. So that's for your convenience. They don't have to do that. They've done that so that people don't leave their dog waste on the ground. Please pick your dog waste up or dig a hole. Don't just put it under a rock and squish it. Dig a little hole, put it in there and bury it. The dog waste does not decompose out here in the desert like it would where you got rain and things like that. It just doesn't do that. It sits out here for a long period of time. People step in it because it looks just like the rocks. They walk in it, they get it all over their shoes. It's a nasty mess. You have a dog, pick up after your dog. If you can't pick up after your dog, don't have one. Plain and simple. Do not have one if you cannot pick up after your dog. If your dog runs around loose and is able to, or allowed to potty at will, you better follow it and find that poop. Because you know what? I sure the heck hate stepping in it, and I know you would too. So please pick it up. Those, put it in a little baggie, zip it up, or tie a knot in it and throw it away in the trash. If I'm at a campsite and I'm there for 2 weeks, Jake is usually on a 10-foot lead. He poops right close to camp on that lead, and I will pick it up with my shovel. I let it dry out in the sun and I put it in a gallon baggie. A gallon baggie will hold his poo for about 2 weeks because he eats, you know, real food, so it's smaller and it dries quicker, and it's not as nasty as some of the dogs that eat dry dog food. And then I ziplock that baggie and I put it in my trash and I throw it away. So be mindful of your garbage. Don't throw it out in the desert. Don't throw it out in the forests or in the streams or anything of that nature. Throw your trash where it needs to be, and that's in approved trash cans. Or go to a transfer station. Even if they charge you $1 or $2 a bag, it's well worth paying that $1 or $2 to keep our parks and our freelands clean, and then nobody else has to pick up after you. By the way, I'm not your mama. I'm not your papa. I don't need to pick up after you. They taught you when you were little how to clean your room. This is your room out here in the desert. This is your living room. This is your bedroom. This is your sunroom. Clean up after yourselves. Pick up your garbage. You know, we'd appreciate it very much. So now you have what newbies, or what we call Newmads, can do with your garbage. So that's just a quick tip, and you know, we're going to be doing a little series on this Newmad lifestyle, and there'll be several videos coming out randomly to give you some more tips and pointers on how to be a Newmad out on the road. So keep a watch for these videos. They'll all say on them, or they'll open up that this is a Newmad 101 video, and I will be putting them in a playlist. You can look on my channel page and you can look at the playlists, and there's several out there. I usually put the videos according to year. The What's Up Wednesdays is on a playlist. There's a few other ones that have their own separate playlists, and this Newmad 101 will have its own playlist. So I look forward to seeing you again next week and talking about something. I don't know what. It could be a Newmad video. Keep watching and you'll find them. They're not going in any order. They're not going in any sequence. It's just whatever floats in my head is what you're going to get. Anyway, thanks for traveling along with the Gramkracker. Remember, follow your heart, embrace your dreams, and cherish your life. And get out there and do something fun today. All right? We'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.